This is the Negro Ninja. And today I just want to say that thirsty women are a nuisance. They're very condescending, okay, and they can be very dangerous, okay. But before I get into the point about that, I want to tell y'all about this bitch that I was talking about in that video where I was saying that these women be trying to be flirty when they're selling. So the second chick that I was talking about, the one I said was cute and chubby, I saw her yesterday. And I had on a mask. I was not even trying to have anything to do with her. Wasn't even trying to look at her. She said, "I remember you." I was like, "Damn, okay." I was trying to mind my own business. I said, "Well, you should know better this time, right?" Okay. And I go in the building and do what I got to do and get back out. And once again, I'm really not trying to pay her no attention. I just see her over there just looking at me like with this little type of smile, kind of devilish type of smile, grin type thing. And then I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "You trying to get it?" But she was with a slim chick too. Okay, then they just, she ain't say nothing. I'm like, why are you talking to me then? Okay. Then they just look at each other. They're just very evil, to be honest with you. It's kind of like that feeling the way women are fucking up your social circle type feeling. You know, probably told her well, if he come and do this, though, probably trying to tell the little slimmer girl about me or something. Just be trying to hate on niggas and shit. And it's like I said, she put herself in that situation because first of all, I wasn't trying to talk to her when she was trying to sell me something. I told her no, and I said I appreciate you not flirting with me. And I like your approach. You weren't trying to flirt though, but okay, I was trying to move. No, 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 wait. And she felt the way to keep me engaged. No, 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 tell me not the lady you was talking about. I'm like, I mean, I don't want to really. She'll beat my ass, whatever. And that's how that stuff happened. Then I was really trying to go. She would not let me go. So tell me this. Then try to make a sale or whatever. I said, I wish y'all was this pushy when it comes to giving niggas pussy. Why y'all can't be like this in a dating game? Okay, and then she just get mad and stuff. Like I said, women should not be allowed to make sales to men because almost all the time they flirt. They paid to sexually harass men and get mad when, like intelligent dudes basically be like, okay, you acting like this, well, bitch, I'm putting my dick on the table. What's up? Like I said, if they bother you to that extreme, that's harassment. Don't do that type of shit. Just keep it professional. Okay, they think it's professional because they talking about what they no, you being flirty and shit. Well, I don't appreciate that. All right, so in my opinion, that's on some level is thirst right there. Okay, because once again, women, they function in a very strange way. Validation gets a woman wet and all this type of stuff. So you got that to think about. So that counts as sexual harassment. Get attention, she can get wet from that. So I was trying to leave, she wouldn't let me go. Okay, so that does apply to this overall story, but let me get to the main reason why I decided to make the video. All right. Well, not the main reason, but it adds. I'm going to give y'all more insight about how stupid that Goodwill situation was with that bitch. But first, somebody was one of my bros hit me up with a message. As it was happening in real time because that's when it's most interesting. Um, and he was telling me about this chick that he saw on the bus being thirsty. Okay, let me hold on. Let me pause then. All right. And he said, "Bro, I was on the bus and I see through the window and this Latino or mixed chick at the park adjusting the upper part of her clothing and had no bra. I caught her trying to spot people watching her. Once again, that thirst. Okay, nothing safe about what's just happening right here because women already attract the most dumb type of men anyway. So just imagine a thirsty one. Okay, so just imagine the thirsty one. Okay, even me making videos about women don't even attract. Well, actually, some of y'all niggas are cool. Y'all understand this, but at the same time, y'all see the bullshit I be going through with these retards saying dumb shit and doing dumb shit. And that's just what it is. That's what women do. They just women in the topic of them attracts all types of niggas that shouldn't even be there. Okay, very dangerous. And then when there's dudes around a woman, they always want to put on a show for the woman. And the best show that a woman, the best show to a woman would be a gladiator match. Okay, these hoes are just Caesar. Okay, Little Caesar. That's it's kind of funny how they call the place Little Caesar. I believe Little Caesar had a small penis. But like I said, all this type of stuff, I'm building up to the video that I was supposed to be telling y'all about that I was alluding to in the last video. But anyway, that's that little dick energy. Hoes naturally have it. That's why they like little dicks. Okay. But pussy ass shit. Pussy ass niggas. Okay. That's what they like. So that's why dudes instinctively always trying to shine on another nigga. And like I said, when you are that dude, you could potentially be getting into a lot of fights. Like growing up, I could have got into a way more fights than I got into. You just like if you don't have self control, you'll be in them situations because people just constantly just try you with bullshit. They're just very out of pocket, all trying to impress a hoe. That's why when I did whoop niggas' ass, the ass whooping be very explosive. And once it's on, it's pretty much a done deal. But just too much negativity involved with a woman being thirsty. Okay, just like an awkward hoe. When a man is awkward, he only harms himself. When a hoe is awkward, everybody suffers for it. Okay, because not only is a woman thirsty, she could, get niggas in crazy situations like that. I remember Tupac saying this a long time ago. You're talking about one of his dead homies. He was like, "Yeah, man." He was like, "All this shit." He said, "Every time a woman is horny, a dude ends up dead." And that's the truth. And for the reasons that I described earlier, they love a gladiator match. Okay, they love it. And then on top of that, on social media, you know, you constantly hear women trying to act like men are the perverts. And then they'll basically try to put dudes on blast when the reality is she just bragging and she getting more sexual gratification from that. She getting off on that. You can't trust women that brag. Like if a dude is on there complaining about some shit that's going on in his inbox, he dead ass serious because most of the time it's gonna be niggas doing some gay shit. I'm like, I don't play that gay shit. That nigga's mad for real. Okay. But if a hoe talking about dudes sending her dick pics, she just bragging. It's just point blank. Okay. Half the time they'll put up a post that pretty much set dudes up to do it. They'll say something sexual and then wonder why it happened. Okay. And that right there is giving you more insight, building up to the goodwill thing. So just remember that point when I break down how dumb that story really was. Okay. Then on top of that, thirsty women on social media, they do that type of shit. They make sob stories, they got all types of ways to get off. And the more annoying thing they do is they will make a OnlyFans page. Now I have witnessed a woman transition into a OnlyFans whore. So well, she in the process of it. Okay, and she's so full of shit. Okay, all right. She talking about Instagram keeps taking down the pictures of what she's showing her underwear. Okay, she said, should I start selling? It was a poll. I put no. Most of the people put yes. I think 16% told her not to do it, and I think the rest told her to sell. And I was like, no, this bitch full of shit because if you go to her Instagram right now, there's pictures of her. They don't take down every underwear picture. Let me see if I can show y'all one. If I remember this bitch's name. I don't remember this bitch's name, but she'll pop up on my timeline. She'll pop up. And, niggas telling her to do it. And then I said no. And I said, what are you trying to sell? And then she, because, hoes out like some hoes out like they too good to respond. So they'll just do another story. They don't want to respond directly. That's that low level shit. Okay. So, she basically said that she trying to do an OnlyFans page because of that. I'm like, niggas, once again, yeah, you should do it. I'm like, it's niggas' fault. Okay, once again, these niggas are the equivalent of dudes trying to tell you what to jump on. Like whenever I'm telling these stories, man, you should have did this. I'm like, you should have mind your own fucking business. Okay, I don't tell you shit to get for to ask. I mean, I don't tell you shit for you to tell me that. Okay, so that right there just enabling stupidity. Okay, so they basically harassing men by saying, okay, I'll give you this if you give me money for it. Okay, I'm like, you hoes usually what is raunchy as women are on Instagram. Niggas should not be thinking about no OnlyFans. They should be thinking about supporting women on OnlyFans. All right. See if I can show this chick. That's the girl I was talking about right here. And Instagram didn't take that down. So what's she talking about? Okay. So anyway, hoes just be making up excuses. Okay. She ain't got no reason to do that shit. Okay. Dumb as fuck. Okay. So thinking about the Goodwill incident with the whore that was following me around the store and showed me her ass cheek, like I said, she was wearing short shorts that came up to about, the crotch, and then, like I said, you know how tight them is. So for her right ass cheek to be completely visible, she did it on purpose. She put the purse right there to keep the pants up there. I mean, to keep the shorts bent like that. Okay, so I want to read a comment real quick. Okay, because when somebody comments stuff, half the time they're thinking about something and what it reminds them of. Okay, so a regular viewer who's a good person, as far as I can tell, basically says, hold up. He says, I dealt with a succubus once and now I'm over it. I almost got eaten up and spitting out over it. Now, once again, the story made him say that because the bitch just ain't right. The bitch just wasn't right. Okay. Like I said, then there's always somebody telling you, oh man, she was giving you choosing signs. If you wanted something, you should have just said it. Mm-mm. All right. Because why eat something that offends you? You're not supposed to do that. Why eat something that offends you? I don't know where that came from. Let me see if I can find where that came from. Okay, I heard that saying for quite a bit of time, but that's a Bible scripture. That's First Corinthians 8:13. Wherefore, if meat make my brother to offend, I will eat no flesh while the world standeth, lest I make my brother to offend. Okay, that's what it says. Okay, then you got people trying to tell you to eat the meat that offends you. Like I said, it's just ridiculous because all the stuff I be talking about, like with the looking game and how the chicks be trying to do that power struggle thing. It's all just condescending. So thirsty women just basically condescending. Okay, because you have to wonder about a lot of the dudes that are in long relationships or what they would call successful when it's not really just a golden yoke. Okay, and every time I look around, I'm like, how come every time I'm looking around, it's always a bitch with a nigga fucking with me or a nigga fucking with me trying to impress his bitch? There's a reason for that. They stupid. Okay, and this is what they're looking to attract when they try to put themselves out there as bait. Okay, like I said, I'm a grown ass man. The fuck I look like being baited into anything? Am I an animal? You put bait out there when you're trying to catch a bear. You put bait out there when you're trying to catch a tiger or a lion. Well, I am a lion, but you get what I'm saying. Okay. Um, but not that time. I ain't no circus shit. I don't play that shit. Okay. And this is what they want to attack dogs and all this type of stuff. So that's what they're doing. When they're out there fishing, they're not out there trying to fish for her pleasure. She's not just out there just to feel good or to make a dude feel good that she think is cool. It's always a game. Okay. It's always a game. So I'm gonna just talk about the Goodwill situation again with that, white hole. Like I said, her face is a six. She actually looked decent. If she was a little thicker, because she was pole like pole to where she was almost anorexic type pole. That was too damn skinny. Okay, and if she had like 20 pounds on her, she'll be like a solid 6.5 or 7. Okay, but if her body was nice, she can be higher than that. So anyway, we go in the store and there's clearly sexual tension. We look at each other. Okay, then I'm looking at her last whatever, and I mind my own fucking business. That should have been the end of it, right? I go up there to look at games. She come all the way over there. Once again, that's me making the first move just by just letting her know I see you. Okay. And what's supposed to happen is a woman's supposed to put herself in a situation, okay, to where she's yours. So I go all the way over here. She walk all the way over here 15 feet away to do that shit, and then, you know, maybe she want to see if she wasn't tripping. So she shows me her right ass cheek. And once again, her shorts are short as fuck. Okay. And then she holds it like it. I'm telling you, like you can't do that on accident with shorts that short. Let's just say that. And she got the purse right there so it don't fall back down. The little strap on the purse. And then she's just trying to see. So I'm clearly looking, and once again, I'm bold, like, yeah, what's up? And she sees me. Now, once again, that part is not too bad. She's just trying to see. But what should have happened is, hey, like her waving or something, or like saying something. Okay, because it's supposed to go back and forth. I do something that should be an action to reward that. And it's supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be one, two, and then one, and then one. That's not how it goes. Okay, it's very condescending. It's very disrespectful. Okay, and that's what they're hoping to achieve. They want everything from you. So this bitch was a succubus. Okay, which is why he even said that comment to begin with. She not right. Okay, all right. And here's the thing right here. These are just power struggles, like flirting games with women. That's really what it is. Okay, because if it was not a power struggle, then it'll just happen. She'll just surrender to your charm, your aura. She won't try to resist it. And once again, the weird thing about hoes is when they love something, they can resist it extremely easy. If they hate something, they find it irresistible. Okay. So anyway, just like how when a woman has feelings for you, they just automatically act stupid. Okay, like in that warehouse job where everybody's like, "Oh man, you got the juice and all this type of stuff." I'm like, "Dang man, you ready to plug on them hoes?" I noticed something. These bitches be on you and this, that, and this, and that was true. And the chicks giving me food and stuff, and I'm pretty sure they had ulterior motives and all this stuff, but they were still doing stuff. I was, saying nice things to me, probably compliment me, sitting at the table where I'm at. And but the thing about this is those chicks at that job will also be quick to go off on me. Just minding my own business and just a simple interaction, they'll just go off. I'm like, she overreacting about that. Like they're just, what? Hey, like they just act stupid because when women are awkward, they naturally go to that bitch zone. Like if a dude was around a whole bunch of hot chicks and he was awkward, he would just be stumbling over himself. Oh, hey, hey, oh, that's how dudes act. Dudes don't just attack a woman when he's awkward. Okay, and that's what make all this stuff very complicated for, hot men or whatever. Okay. And then on top of that, hoes are out there to siphon energy. That's what wholeness is anyway. It's not just to give men pleasure that they think is cool, okay, or to give herself pleasure. It's a agenda behind it. Okay. There's a agenda behind this. Otherwise, they wouldn't be trying to drain you with mind games and stuff. So think about that. So how should that have, how should the goodwill situation have happened on her part? She got her ass cheeks showing once again. If she see that I'm looking, that should have she could have just walked over there then and say, hey, how you doing? I see you looking, because you're trying to do something. And like I said, people trying to tell me that's wishful thinking. And like I said, these are just dudes with weak minds. Like you got some dudes that act like they woke or whatever. Okay, but they'll flat out just tell you, well, this is the way things are. Like you can't be woke and say this is the way things are. Okay, when you're really aware of reality, you know that things are lies and you know how things should be. And what puts me at a different level than these men trying to talk down on me is because I know what I deserve. Okay, so these are men that do not deserve what you deserve, trying to tell you to be like them. Shut the fuck up. Okay, like I said, when you're a dude, there can be so many situations to where you put your foot up somebody's ass. Okay, dudes is always in violation, but you just got to keep moving. Otherwise, you just whoop everybody's ass. It just, you got too much shit to do than to just be too distracted, whooping people's asses and shit. Unless they really bring it on themselves to where you just say, fuck it, I just, that was just the limit. I'm tired of your bullshit. Man, got to keep focused though. So anyway, that's just how that should have happened. It shouldn't even got past that point. Okay, and then on top of that, you know, the chick, oh man, I feel less about myself as a bitch or whatever. Then it gets to the point where instead of her just, you know, going after what she was doing, it's all about her getting sexual gratification for wasting a man's time. Like with women, okay. they don't really be with who they love. They be with who they either tolerate or hate or something. Like I said, they want to be able to be in control. And when a woman has emotions, she don't feel in control, which is why a lot of them hoes will lash out. Okay, and I need to do a bold series talking about that. But they'll just lash out on you. They negativity makes women feel in control. The biggest bitches are the most weak. They the most insecure. They the weakest ones, just trying to hide their insecurity, by trying to scare people. And that's no different than thugs and shit like that. You think that thugs is tough and all this, and they just walk around terrorizing people, or just bad guys in general terrorizing people. But they the ones that's the most scared of everything. Okay, and that's just a fact. That's why this appeals to so many hoes. Hoes and a lot of women are narcissists, and narcissists naturally want things that not only is a reflection of them, but also it's a reflection of things that they wish they had the more guts to flat out do. You know what I mean? All right, so going back to what I'm saying, okay, about that bait shit. So they just coming over there and doing that, and they're not making the moves you think they should make. They're trying to see if you are that type of dude. Like you got to be a simp. They want you to be one of them. Okay, they want you to fight for them just for no reason. If she say get them, that's what she want to happen. Okay, so what they're doing is like the equivalent of you trying to train a dog to do something without you saying something. That's condescending. Okay, bitch, I speak English. Speak English. Okay, the stupid thing about this is they will speak English to dogs. Very strange. All right. And like I said, when I was saying that bestiality stuff, I couldn't help. I was very disgusted, but at the same time, I was intrigued. I was like, I'm going to sit down and watch this shit here because it gives you all the answers right there. Okay, they just feel so in control of something that's just so dumb and just do whatever she says. Because a lot of niggas they'll talk shit. Well, I did this, I did. Her actions. Okay, set a dude up to basically trap himself. And if you just dumb enough, and you just get caught into that trap. Okay, and she figured that she can contain you. That's what she does. Like I said, think about that song from Animotion on Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Just think about that song. You're my obsession. I cannot sleep or something. All right, I'm gonna actually read these lyrics for real because this shit is deep, and that's basically what it is. Okay, they'll do that type of stuff. Oh, he like to show it, and they just think they trying to hypnotize you when they playing like that and not doing what they supposed to do. All right, he says, "You are an obsession. I cannot sleep. I'm your possession. See, I'm your possession. Unopened at your feet. There is no balance, no equality. But still, I will not accept defeat." He finna chase her like she won. Then this is her part. I will have you. Yes, I will have you. I will find a way, and I will have you like a butterfly, a wild butterfly. I will collect you and capture you. And this, if you just listen to the song and how she sound when she's saying it, okay, that's one of my favorite songs on Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Okay, that shit there deep. Okay, and once again, let's get to this chorus. You are an obsession. You're my obsession. Who do you want me to be to make you sleep with me? You are an obsession. You're my obsession. Who do you want me to be to make you sleep with me? That's what the song is about. That's what I'm telling you. Okay. And niggas, come up with these personas, like they ain't shit nigga and this, that, and this because they feel, well, that's what women like. I'm just doing what they like. If a woman say, like if women all came together, and you already know they doing this right now, they like rainbow zombies. Okay. Look at a lot of women's boyfriends, especially if you go on TikTok and YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. Actually, yeah, that too. Just anywhere. And they're trying to do something for social media. And them niggas will dress up like his girlfriend in a heartbeat. Okay. I'm trying to tell you. But if chicks flat out said to get her, you better wear a dress 5 days of the week. Guess how many niggas you're going to see wearing dresses? Okay. And that's how much these niggas do not respect themselves. Now, this sounds like it's something far fetched. But you know what else was far fetched? The coronavirus. You ain't see that shit coming. You don't. I'm telling you, you don't know what could go on and all this type of stuff. If a thought comes to your head, this could possibly be like this. Don't take that shit lightly. That's just God telling you something, give you insight. You know, like how people thought the world wasn't gonna flood. Oh, this ain't gonna happen. Why would it ever happen? The world can never be destroyed. Noah built the ship. All right. And it's kind of funny that I'm singing that emotion song. I remember one of my bros was telling me a while back, because he watched my stuff too. He was like, "Yeah, man, these hoes just want you on the leash. They see you and they want you on the leash." And that I'm telling you, that's pretty much what it is. That's why they do what they do. That's why women try to wear men down with mind games. If you intimidate them, that's the more games they got. The more away you are, the more they intimidate them. The more games they got. If it's one thing a woman can't stand, it's a motherfucker that is intelligent. They cannot stand this shit unless you can use that intelligence for her gain. How do we rip niggas off to make $1 million? Ooh, you got a plan. As long as you got a plan, I'm your bitch. Okay, what people, and like I said, some people probably tell you, "Oh, go for it." And like I said, their heart might not be in the well, their intentions might not be bad, but they just probably thinking, "Oh man," but they ain't looking at it in a serious way. You can't just take this shit lightly. You know what I mean? But well, some of them niggas actually do take it. Like, some of them niggas actually literally retarded on purpose, and some just not looking at it that deep. But okay, but that is very predatory. Like a lot of stuff women do when you stop to think about it, that shit is very predatory. Just that whole shit right there is crazy. A lot of stuff they do is really creepy when you really stop to think about it too. Just think about this. I like you, but I'm gonna lash out. That don't make any sense. Nigga, that sound like a serial killer. Okay, like a nigga who, like a serial killer, she's pretty and cut off her face or something. I don't hate her. I just want her face hanging on my wall. Or one of them serial killers with a foot or a hand fetish killer. I just want to put her hand in the jar. Very creepy shit. And since this is getting long, that's all I got to say. And this has been the Negro Ninja bringing you your Negro message for today, Negro.